that you leave her. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try.
It's going up.
Get rich.
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 Mad money popping out the register. It's going out hot summer in this metaverse. Bankroll, get the loot and the tender. There's no contender. I am the spender. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight. Tricks of the trade. You got the power. Let me show you the way.
It's going up.
Get rich.
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 Buddha's going down. Health is wealth, never find me clowning. Thought I'd be on top, but I'm drowning. Swimming in coins, Italian fountain. Mine's going up, your account is bouncing. I keep the lucky cat pouncing. My Nicky Necko ain't frowning. Keychain, piggy bank, I'm surrounded. Even if you poor, you rich. If your mind right, promise every note, get your grind tight. If you see the money, then you see the light. I'll be blowing through it at the speed of light. Growing like stalactites. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight, tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's going up.
Get rich.
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 You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's going up.
Get rich.
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 It's going up. It's going up. It's going up.
Still don't know a 10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. I done life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love model every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me, these got me. How the these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix. They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little that worse than me. I ain't buy my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over. I know how I feel to be the streets up. Bankroll kinda small, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't got it. I put it on your head, look, keep it up. Yeah. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion, you just in a way. Ain't never too far from this, I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these, she give me a commission. Only time these could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get the big food. In your business, I let you go for whatever you want, and she ain't get. Don't make her in on chrome jean. Kept my trust in a on Steve, I'll be gone for a month or two. I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach. Get lonely. You know me, bro, taught us get our own. My on my armpit. I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island. Both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this. Baby.
These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little that worse than I ain't by my other.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van. Gundy and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Now here's Tatum. Left side, Brown. No one near him, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Giddy with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And the shot goes.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddy is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Now here's Tatum. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Spins. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
And here's Giddey. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And Tatum, here we go. And here's Brown for 3.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Fires for 3.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. They're putting it on the deck. Wow, Buzelis is just dangerous on the move.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasize boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
2 feet there. down. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for him.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult choice.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days.
Yeah, charging inside with force. Love seeing Brown go up strong on the drive.
Back to White. Outside Giddey. Pass to White. Now here's Giddey. Let's go with a three. Tatum pulls it in. Outside, Brown. Counted from distance. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Right side, White. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Here's Holiday. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Giddey. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Takes the 3. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Tatum.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
And that one drops.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Pass to Tatum. With the crossover. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Bulls trail by 3. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Pass to Hauser. Inside. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
To the middle. Here's Terry. Boston pulls it in. Over to the left wing. Here's Walsh. Who poked away. Back to Craig. Here's Hauser. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. No good on the triple. Chicago trailing here. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 5 now.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
Pass to Hauser. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. There's the block. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And the Celtics in possession here. Here's Pritchard. No points yet. Driving inside. The open shot. Horford. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, a staple of Horford's offensive attack. He can do damage from the in-between area.
Outside Herter. Back to ball. Out left to the wing. Pulls it from 20. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Boston out in front. Up 2. And we'll be back.
17. The Bulls. 15.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Pass to Dosunmu. Puts up a 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. He's got 5.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Collins, a good look. Horford pulls it in.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Craig. And he slams it in one-handed. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Back to Pritchard. Pulls it from 20. Smith with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line.
And the first one at the line is
Yo.
Hey, Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship.
Yeah, I gotta find it. I might go to Jump.
That role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching.
Yeah, but it's like some niggas I gotta shoot with the analog stick and some niggas I gotta shoot with square, and I just gotta remember that.
And the Celtics making a change here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second
Yeah.
quarter. White looking it over.
Yeah, it looks pretty much straight up, straight down. Like nothing.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's White. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
McGee with a steal. On the wing, Tatum.
And it's funny shit. Drew shit is actually the one I actually kind of got.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Tries a 9-footer.
Richard's shit is kind of fast. Outside, I do like his form.
Here's Giddey. Holiday grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that
KP, I get it sometimes.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters.
The thing with Brown too is because I have it on release, so his form is I feel like his form is already long. So this having it on release, it just drags it out. But then I need it for everybody else's shit.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Giddey with it. Can they get it? To the inside. Vucevic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a three-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Sumu outside. Launches it. And again, no good by Chicago. Boston leading by 9. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by White. They double team Tatum. Back to Holiday. Pass to Walsh. From outside the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's White. Oh, and
how's that a foul, bro? Like,
so 2 free throws for him coming. Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. And the basket by Holiday.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. It'll be fun to see if they can keep it up.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Giddey. White with it. Tatum brings a double team. The 3, Smith. Sinks the tray. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth times.
The kick to Tatum. 3-pointer. Unable to get that one.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
White for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Over Smith. Smith with the rebound.
Tatum's turnaround.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
The other shit is open.
Left to the second quarter. Clock at 6. Outside White. Throws back up. Smith no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Brown. Oh, sweet move. Ooh,
oh my gosh.
Smith. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now. They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Yeah, it depends on how much like skill points and shit they be approved.
Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
So when Tatum stays aggressive He gets to the line a lot.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud
I got a little bit because I ain't get to.
tough one for the Bulls.
You beat the Panthers, nigga, right?
They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Here's White. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Right side Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So we conclude the first half. Boston out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Bulls trail by 6. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's White. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Here's White. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 6. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easy.
3-on-3. Right side Porzingis.
Buzelis. Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's Brown on the wing. Outside Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. That's short off the rim. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to White. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
To the paint. KP wrecks the rim.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Giddey. To the left wing. And stolen by Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, look, they've done a great job getting the ball to Holiday. He's had the hot hand tonight. I keep looking for him.
White for 3. No good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh my fucking gosh! I'm
going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe
gotta get Jaylen Brown out of here.
per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit a
like,
so he has an exciting future in front of him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like I'm both
wish I'm gonna try jump next.
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Laser focus.
I don't remember.
The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
It's not bad. It's like a 80 or something like that. I just gotta figure out like what I want these niggas to do.
Puts it up from 17.
See, like,
And all around the rim that time before dropping. Tatum's got 10 points.
He means business. unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Here's Buzelis. Just 5 to
I think it pisses me off when niggas is able to drive by my guys. Like, these people aren't defensive players. That's the shit that gets me tight the most. This heat.
Lets it fly. The Sumu can't hit.
That wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Tatum.
That should be a green.
Hitting off the back of the rim. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Tatum, good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Buzelis. There's Herter with the three. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis with it. And they double up Porzingis. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Celtics in possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Outside Herter. Pass to Phillips. The floater. And he was fouled by the active shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting 2 of their points from sharp passing.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come.
He said a couple of the games, like, hey, they was going and then they just disconnected, like, late. Like, it made no sense.
And any one of their starters is able
Like
to
he
give
said.
you 20 on a given night.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Pass to Hauser. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. Here's Walsh. Craig on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The ball's knocked loose.
What? Oh my fucking goodness, bro.
Got it.
An aggressive defender. Ball has a keen awareness for when to go after steals.
Celtics lead by 12. Here's Walsh. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3 from Craig. Ball with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Herter. Another shot. And he lays it in.
The whole defense is trash, bro. All these IQ plays for the bench sucks.
Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Cornette sets a screen. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hauser. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. Hauser's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is Williams. Herter from long range. Buries it from 3. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Hauser can't get it to go. Here's Phillips. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
The Bulls, 47.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Boston leading by 8. Up top, Brown. Fader on the way. The putback. Collins with the
Oh
rebound.
my gosh, JaVale, dunk the ball.
Ball looks over the floor. And Craig pulls it down. Here are the Celtics
Nah.
with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. It's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Collins, no good. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point game. For 3, Pritchard, no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Brown with it. Now Horton Tucker defending. And Brown with the stuff.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So
JaVale, what are you doing in the paint, bro? That is a goofball.
Bulls trail by 9. Here's Carter. Pass to Collins. Ball outside. Outside Carter. Clock at 4. Collins outside. Here's Herter. And again, Chicago, no good. Boston leading by 9. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. This one for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Celtics lead by 12.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Pritchard. Herter defending. Here's Pritchard. And it's Boston scoring again.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 14. Here's Giddey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Hauser. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Holiday powers it home.
Terrific night for Holiday so far, and I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
Here's DeSumo. Outside White. Now the Celtics on the move. Pass to Hauser. Now Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum's shown so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. He just continued to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Takes a step back. Pass to White to end the run. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Holiday has the open look. Chicago with a rebound.
That's out of it.
Outside Giddey. Now here's White. Over Holiday. Here's Giddey. She got a piece of it. Outside Brown. With the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time to win.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Denied. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Boston leading by 18. Outside Tatum. Over Buzelis.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Jason Tatum.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 16-point game. Pass to White. Beyond the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Now White, covered by Vucevic. Here's Brown. Going inside. Chicago grabs the miss. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
It's stolen. Here's Buzelis. Hauled in by Brown. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home. And so it's Boston easily